So how's it? Here I am in my study again, sharing with you and kind of going on this journey. On Sunday I preached in our church. I preached 4 times about this change that I'm going through, where we have been talking about in our church circles, in our leadership circles for 18 months about succession, and officially on Sunday we kind of brought in a new co-senior pastor, and it was the start of my exit. And my exit is in 3 months time, but I'm already kind of dialing back on many of my responsibilities and letting the other guys take over. So I'm becoming what we call the founding pastor, and I'm going to have input into the strategy, into the elders, as well as mentoring our leaders and on our various pastors and our various campuses. So I have an exciting new role in Grace, but at the same time I have a new exciting role about establishing this online platform to share a mission that I've been on for several years now, and hopefully inviting others to join the mission and making sense for them. But you know, when I finished preaching on Sunday, and as I've kind of reflected on the last couple of days, it's quite unnerving, because there are not many 61-year-olds who are deciding that they're going to go online to establish a kind of a new opportunity, a new career as it were. And I was thinking about what I've learned in this short time and I thought, listen, let me share 3 of those learnings with you that maybe you'll find them useful. The first learning is that you're never too old. And that goes also, you're never too young. When I was a very young man, I started my first church when I was 24 years old. There's a verse in the Bible written by this guy Paul to a young minister by the name of Timothy, and he says to him, don't let anybody despise your youth. And the only reason why Paul would have said that to young Timothy was because obviously people were saying you're too young. But for what I lack in experience, I make up in passion. I'm at the other end, you know, the domain of social media, of computers, of the digital age is really the domain of young people. And I watch my grandkids. I mean, they have such an affinity with the various devices that their parents have and all that kind of stuff that, you know, we've got to learn as older people. My friend Skip Collins, he heard a saying, and well, we all heard the saying by Craig Rochelle, that said, if you ain't dead, you ain't done. And he's gone and had this thing tattooed on his arm. And that really is an inspiration, isn't it? Just to understand, if you ain't dead, you ain't done. So that's the first thing I've kind of worked through and I've learned in the last few weeks and months. The second thing is I have been loading myself up on tutorials, man. And one of my favorite tutorials is a guy by the name of Steve Cannell, and he has various YouTube channels, and I kind of have learned a lot from him. And one of the things that he said on one of those channels which really resonated with me, and that is, you don't have to have the perfect setup. You don't have to know everything before you start. Just get started. And I've tried to do preparation. I've done a lot of tutorials, I've done a lot of reading, I've done some online courses. I bought a camera that was recommended on his channel, and I've got these little lights, and I'm still figuring it out, and I'm wondering how the backlight is and all that kind of stuff. But nevertheless, here I am, I'm doing it. And we can, you know, get completely paralyzed by what we don't know, and sometimes what we don't know is a real gift to us, because if we knew everything ahead of time, perhaps we would never launch out. So I don't really know what I'm in for, but I'm in for it. So that's the other thing. And then the third thing, and probably the most important thing that I would share with anybody, and that is that you have a sense of mission. I think we know that we're going to have obstructions, we know that we're going to have resistance, we know that we're going to have setbacks, and a variety of other kind of little things, and then big things as well. You know, those are the 3 things that I've learned along the way. You know, your age and who you are, you know what I mean, you're enough. The second thing is that, you know, start somewhere. Just take some baby steps. And the third thing, have a great passion, a great calling. And if you're interested in that calling and what that's meant to me, you will see on my channel, there's the message I preached last Sunday, or I'll put the link down below. I want to say thank you. You know, thanks for watching my videos, thanks for signing up, thanks for subscribing. Hopefully this is going to be a meaningful journey for all of us. So God bless you. Thank you.